Aloha and welcome to a weekly news flash regarding short sales and foreclosures on Kauai. If you're like me, you're probably tired of hearing about the Jackson family, tired of hearing about Iran. Let's talk about something that you can actually make a difference in your life, that you have control over. If you're like me and you're interested in real estate investing, and you're trying to figure out what's the best time to buy, you probably have in mind, number one question that I hear from buyers is, are we at the bottom of the market and when is the time going to change? Okay, that's two questions. So let's try. Do you remember this? Tell me who you're thinking of. Okay. Johnny Carson. Right, Carnett, almighty Carnett. He hails from my home state of Nebraska. The answer, if you want to see Carnett's answer, is, yeah, we're probably in the bottom and nobody knows when it's going to turn. But what I try and do is look at national trends, look at local trends, and keep you in touch with the pulse. You can draw your own conclusions. But what I'm seeing, specifically, and I refer to a couple articles you'll see on my blog, are two recent articles from the Washington Post and New York Times. They give really good insight to what's going on with the foreclosure, short sale, and loan modification efforts on nationally. And basically, to put it in a nutshell, there's a lot of pressure on the lenders to start working with the loan modification programs that the Obama administration implemented earlier this year. The statistics show there's not been much positive result from that. Lenders are balking at doing that because if they agree to a lower monthly payment with a borrower who's in trouble, first of all, that borrower is probably a high-risk borrower because they're in trouble, and secondly, they're locking themselves into a lower return over an extended period of time. So what they've been doing is ramping up their foreclosures at a huge cost to them. I think it's the New York Times article. Yes, the statistics show 32,000 liquidation sales. The average loss for lenders was 64% of the original loan balance. 64% of the original loan balance, that's not the difference off the market value of the home. So that means behind the scenes, what you and I don't see, they're taking a much bigger loss on a foreclosure sale than they would, for instance, on a short sale. So between the fact that the foreclosures are costing the lenders so much, and the administration and the government agencies are pushing lenders through various incentives, both positive and negative incentives, to do more loan modifications, that makes the short sale unnatural for the lender. And that brings me to another article in the Washington Post that came out Saturday, coming up short more and more, really highlights a couple of leading lenders in the short sale market who are trying retooling their process. Bank of America, aka Countrywide, has been one of the worst from our experience locally about taking a long time to approve short sale offers. And their case studies regarding Kauai properties that I personally helped buyers make offers on when they were in the short sale process, probably due to Act 137 restrictions, those short sales were not successful, and they were foreclosed upon, and now they sold as a foreclosure for less than our offers were for short sales. So we have actual proof on Kauai of the things that we're reading in terms of national statistics. So if you're interested in buying or a short sale, contact me. We have a bunch of listings that will be coming on in the next few months. And also, if you know anyone who's a distressed homeowner, or if you yourself are in trouble with your mortgage, please contact me because I'll help you sort out what might work for you, give you the information so you can make a knowledgeable decision about what your options are. And selling as a short sale is a very positive option from your lender's perspective. It can save you some on your credit, and you're much more controlled than if you actually foreclose upon it. So good to touch base with you. Stay tuned for further news flashes, as well as be sure to be on my mailing list so that you can be included in some upcoming webinars where I'll be providing a resource that no one else has on island, or even in the state, allowing you to do some real sophisticated analysis of whether these properties make sense for you to buy, return on investment, cash flow, et cetera, et cetera. And that'll be a free tool available to anyone who signs up for my webinars. So please stay tuned and feel free, as always, to call me with any questions.